YouTube.com. JCS is back with another video. Here we are. How to interrogate a narcissist. JCS, can you please post more videos? We are waiting ever so patiently. I know you just found your password back to the channel, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here we go, y'all. Let's lock in.
He'll be right. You need coffee or anything?
I'm gonna go get him some food. He hasn't
Okay.
Oh, that boy getting food.
Make sure, can I unzip that, or do you just want me to pat you down on the outside?
I mean, I'm kind of cold, so...
Well, don't take it off, don't take it off.
Are your hands warm? Okay. Yeah, man.
He must be a serial killer. He is getting some great treatment. Oh, to walk his ass down. Walk his ass down that long, cold, narrow-ass hallway. He must be a serial manslaughterer.
Despite the seemingly cordial exchange you just watched, 41-year-old Joseph Ferlazzo is at this point classified as extremely dangerous and unpredictable. And it's no coincidence the biggest officer at the Vermont State Police St. Albans Barracks was chosen to conduct this opening sequence of his interrogation.
We're in Vermont.
Long night, huh?
Yeah.
Any knives on those keys?
Oh, you know what? There's like a little baby,
How about that? I set that right there. We do this, you know, we always make sure anybody that comes in here doesn't have any knives or anything on them. Is that your wallet?
Yeah.
You set that there for me. We're just always, you know, hyper vigilant about everything.
Yeah.
So here, have a seat, make yourself comfortable.
I think Amy said she's gonna get you some food. You said you were hungry? Yeah. Okay. We'll work
Damn.
On it. Get you.
Said you was hungry. Hey, look, I want some canes. I want some Raisin Canes. Give me some canes, nigga. Don't ask me some canes. I want a Caniac combo with the coleslaw, extra toast, and extra sauce with a large Arnold Palmer, please. Shit. I can make a request.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What were you doing? Just going to the gas station?
Yeah.
She found you?
Yeah.
No way. Were you on the side of the road?
Yeah, I was walking to the gas station.
Chilling, huh? How you do this thing? That works too. Keep moving. Cool, man.
Imagine for a moment being told to go into a room with a man who just viciously murdered his wife, but act as if he has done nothing wrong, as though he were a harmless stranger in need of assistance. Your outward demeanor must show no judgment, no suspicion, and certainly no fear, while maintaining such an artificial calm in front of such an unpredictable threat.
But it's such a weird predicament because it's like you know somebody's guilty, but you don't want to verbalize the guiltiness on that they already feel internally. So it's like, how can I tiptoe around this individual? It's like, how can I tiptoe around a big ass pond that I know is there, but I can't walk into? So that's why these interrogation videos, they last so many hours, long hours, sometimes into the next fucking day, drawn out, because they have to take a long walk around the pond.
People would jump at the sudden clatter of metal from his pocket knife being tossed across the table. And while this officer reveals the smallest crack in composure from the sheer abruptness of it, he immediately blends into the moment and maintains the desired atmosphere.
That works too. Keep moving. Cool, man.
What you're seeing here from the officer is deception, 100% pure choreography, and a particular form of psychological maneuvering that just so happens to work perfectly with this individual's personality. Anytime Joseph tries to be funny or charming, the officer responds in the appropriate manner to protect his ego. You will notice he completely strips the atmosphere of its gravity and ensures there is no tension or awkwardness in the exchange. The reason this works so well in this specific circumstance is because Joseph Ferlazzo, in our opinion, is a raging fucking narcissist.
Oh!
He's so incredibly susceptible to the external validation from the officers that he genuinely seems to believe they've taken a strong liking to him, and that he's able to control the environment through his super chill, laid-back personality. To give you some context, Joseph will go on to plead not guilty to all charges.
Wow.
So let's briefly jump ahead 3 years to his trial,
He's
and hear
pompous.
in his own words how he supposedly ended up
He's
in
arrogant.
this interrogation chair.
Please be seated, everyone. Does the defense wish to present a case, Ms. Jan?
Yes, thank you. We call Joseph Ferlazzo.
Okay.
Solemnly affirm that the evidence you shall give relative to the cause now under consideration.
So, Joseph, we're going to
He ain't got no soul behind them eyes.
take things one subject at a time, okay?
Very good.
How you feeling this morning?
Very nervous, very anxious, very tired. Yeah.
Okay. Reaches a point where you feel you need a break, let us know, please.
Yes.
The act he's trying to project here is that of a traumatized husband,
Right.
a man who had no choice but to save his own life from an abuser. He frequently widens his eyes and performs these hard swallows to convey heightened vulnerability and emotional shock, gestures that appear semi-convincing during direct examination, but will completely fall apart under cross-examination.
So let's start with some easy information. Where were you born?
I was born in Pennsylvania, in Reading, Pennsylvania.
When did you move to Vermont?
I moved to Vermont in 2012.
Were you working as a tattoo artist at that time?
Yes, I was.
When did you meet Emily?
I met Emily in 2018.
Oh my God, this young ass girl.
And to be clear, we're talking about Emily Ferlazzo, who was your wife, right?
Yes.
How did you meet her?
God almighty.
Well, I
Do not say at a bar or a dating app. I'm in this video so quick.
had initially met her through her friend Lauren. I can't remember her last name. Lauren.
Lauren was an apprentice in his tattoo shop who one day brought in her best friend Emily for a piercing.
Okay.
When she left, I made a comment to Lauren. I said that, I was like, that friend of yours is something special. I said I wouldn't mind making her my next ex-wife.
What the hell? Well, that is precisely what a narcissist would say. Precisely. To the T. Like, AKA what he's saying is, oh, your friend? Lauren? Your friend? I wouldn't mind fucking her life up. That's what he's saying.
Lauren laughed.
You didn't start dating her at that point, did you?
No. I think she was seeing somebody else, and I was seeing somebody else.
Emily returns to the shop to get a tattoo. He claims that she called him afterwards, whereas records indicate he was the one who called her.
She wanted to have more tattooing done. She's like, oh my God, like, I really love this tattoo, like, and now I want more. A week and a half, 2 weeks later, she's back getting more tattoos. I'm asking her how she's been in the last 2 weeks, how her tattoo healed. Her demeanor was different. She told me she had just broken up with her boyfriend. She dyed her hair a different color. She was extremely flirty. And I was receptive to that. I was like, wow, like, you really seem like pretty open today. Like, and I asked her if she wanted to go have a motorcycle ride and see a tour of some of Vermont.
And did she?
Yes, she did. Yes, we took a motorcycle ride that evening.
So after that night, when did you see Lauren, excuse me, I keep saying Lauren, Emily next?
Oh, the next day.
They hung out every day for the rest of the summer and eventually got married in October.
Golly! They hung out every single day for the rest of the summer. Then they got married when the summer stopped. What the shit? So yeah, let me coop this girl up in the wintertime in Pennsylvania. Let me coop this girl up in the winter. In the summer, We're going to be out every day motorcycle riding, going to the lake, going to the ponds, going, you know what I'm saying, sightseeing and things, going on the Ferris wheel, shit, getting hot dogs and funnel cakes and, man, gone.
So you were happy?
I was happy.
And did she seem to be happy?
Yes, she was.
And during these first few months of your relationship, what I've already asked you, you said it was euphoric and you were both happy, right?
Yes, that's right.
What's the matter? You're looking a little...
Yeah, I'm feeling very emotional right now.
What's bothering you?
Stunt. Act.
I miss her.
Let me know when you're ready to start again.
I'm okay.
Good Lord.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
He claims the first several months of the marriage were happy before things started going downhill.
It led to, it led to violence.
Violence. Look at that. Hey, I would like to inform people that people who have a lot, and I mean a lot of tattoos, they, one, have a high pain tolerance, and also they have like a pain, you could say kink, a pain kink. Also, they are some of the most anxious people in the world. Real shit? Real shit.
And
Well, explain what you mean
like
by
physical abuse started coming into our relationship.
The only evidence of physical abuse in their relationship was of him abusing her, which colleagues in their work circles had suspected was going on.
Wow.
Where she would go through my phone and then respond by beating on me.
Was she saying anything to you while this was happening?
Yeah, you know, just really, she was really angry. So, you know, you're a fucking asshole. I don't want to. Do I have to swear? Do I have to
I want you to say what she said.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she would say, you know, you're a fucking asshole. I can't believe you're still fucking talking to this bitch. And it was a friend of mine that I'd known for years, and I told her that I would stop being physical with this friend.
Oh, friend. But y'all are
relationship
sexual.
Wasn't going to dissolve because we were friends since 2014. Like,
damn,
Was
sexual
she angry?
friends.
yes, she was. Yes, she was very angry. Yes, she was assaulting me
So she was verbally
verbally.
angry
Yes.
and physically
Yes, ma'am.
hitting you.
Yes, physically.
And did you ever hit her back?
No, ma'am.
You never contacted the police about any of the times that she assaulted you.
The technical term for what you're seeing here is called drawing the sting. It's when the defense raises a damaging issue themselves before the prosecution can exploit it. And Joseph here seems to have practiced this one in the mirror a few times.
No, it's not their business.
Not their business. That's a motto that you live your life by, isn't it?
I'm an independent person. I'm a very private person. I don't want to dump my crap on other people.
I bet. Hence why I guess you and let me inform you guys, the chick that he was seeing was the friend. He was messing with the friend before he found Emily and stalked her ass, preyed on her.
Got a dog, bought a camper van, and
But
went
I'm
to
a private
Boulder, Vermont
person.
for their 1-year wedding anniversary.
This was our first like road trip as a family. So it's very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Emily too, she was in a good mood.
Yeah, she was super excited to take Rosie out, and she was stoked to meet Nikki and Ariel.
Nikki is his sister, and Ariel is her boyfriend, who they were meeting up with for the anniversary. The first night they got there, while alone together in the camper van, he claims Emily started becoming combative, saying the anniversary idea was terrible and the camper van was stupid.
So I was like, yo, like, maybe just like pour yourself a drink and relax.
He then takes the dog out for a walk and brings his handgun with him.
It has tritium sights on it, so you can see in the dark. and that was, I had seen some, what I believe to be coyote. I like shown a flashlight, and I saw a couple sets of eyes in the dark, so Remington's a pretty small dog, and I just wanted to be able to protect her.
Magnificent valor.
Into the camp.
Hey, WJCS for adding their extra edits this year. I like that. I like that.
Van. He claims Emily starts berating him about the candles he lit earlier being too bright.
And I said, it's not that
What?
bright. Like, you could always just roll over. She got up and ran at me and grabbed one of the candles.
He claims that she begins attacking him with a candlestick.
Where?
She hit me in like my neck and head and in my arm. She hit me in like my neck and head and in my arms. You know, I was like blocking. I had to restrain her. I had to like physically grab her by her arms and like hold her arms down. And she kept kicking. She actually kicked Remy.
He says that he manages to push her onto the side of the bed and she calms down.
I told her that, you know, that we're not your punching bags, and
You said what?
I told her that we weren't her punching bags.
We weren't.
Yeah, she kicked Remy.
For the record, Emily adored animals, and this statement was deemed extremely implausible by her peers. Joseph, on the other hand, was accused by his ex-girlfriend of kicking her dog on 2 separate occasions.
Oh!
And she was kicking me and punching me, and I pushed her back.
So the pattern that he's talking about for somebody else, Emily, is his pattern, is his habitual pattern. Okay.
And I told Remy, I was like, yo, we're gonna take a walk.
After the second walk, he gets back into the camper van, drinks a vodka and Coke, then starts getting into his side of the bed.
So I was climbing over her, and she shouted, fuck off. And she like threw an elbow at me, and elbowed me in my groin. And I said, no more hitting. And
Pardon me. No more hitting. Bad, Emily. No more hitting. Bad. Bad. What the fuck? Who believe that?
And so we had like a bunch of throw pillows that we like lined around the bed, like the top of the bed where we slept. So one of the throw pillows was right there, and I swatted her with the throw pillow, and I said, stop hitting.
Please remember these next 17 seconds,
Oh,
which
yeah.
we're calling the phony fugue state. He tries to present a foggy, dissociated moment of recollection, with long pauses, forced ums, and a vacant stare. But it's pure performance.
Yep.
And we know it's performance because he'll completely contradict this manner of recollection during cross-examination.
And that's when it happened.
What happened?
She
Trying to draw people in closer to his
She
heart.
said, that's
Aw.
it. You're dead.
What the fuck?
She threw her arm under her pillow.
He earlier made the claim that both him and Emily slept with handguns under their pillows,
What
also
the
deemed
hell?
highly implausible by witness testimony.
Bro.
And she pulls her hand out with the Taurus. And
How were you feeling?
I was feeling horrified. Just
Were
like,
you afraid?
I was terrified. Like, there was as soon as I saw that, like, I just felt like this, like, wave of heat. Like, just like red hot. And she started, like, pushing her body up in an instant, and I'm like, no, 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 no. And like, I don't know, like, she wasn't stopping. And I was holding my Glock.
He'll later claim he was in the process of putting the gun under his own pillow.
And she started just like coming up at me, and I just fired.
Why?
She was gonna shoot me.
And you were afraid?
Very.
What the hell?
From this point forward, he claims to have no memory of the events that followed until he woke up in a police cell 3 days later. But according to corroborated evidence and witness testimony, he had breakfast with his sister the next morning, where he ordered a goat cheese omelet, a side of bacon, and a samosa. He then gave his sister a tattoo. When his sister asked where Emily was, he told her she was sleeping. He then sent a string of text messages to Emily's phone number.
Wow. Wow. What the... This is disgusting. Then what up, Muddy? Hey, enjoy that, Mud. Enjoy that, Mud. Enjoy that, nigga. This JCS shit getting real.
The next day, he went to a bonfire party where he was seen taking bong hits and doing keggers. Later that same evening, he would send Emily another series of texts.
What is that? What is a kegger? Kegger hit or a kegger party? What the hell? I don't know. A large party at which beer is being served. Oh, wait, so let me see.
Making bong hits and doing keggers. Later,
doing keggers? Like what is that? Just trying to chug a big ass keg? A beer?
that same evening, he would send Emily another series of text messages.
He's unbothered. He's emotionless. He's... Random question. Where the extension cord? What the fuck? Wait, but why are... You're such an idiot.
He went for pancakes and a samosa once again the next morning, then sent Emily one final message. It would be shortly after this message that Emily's mother asked Joseph where her daughter was and why her phone had been switched off for so long. He told her they had gotten into a fight and that he hadn't seen Emily in roughly 2 days. Emily was then reported missing. Roughly 7 hours later, as Joseph's friend was driving him back to where the camper van was parked, they noticed police had cordoned off the area. Joseph then told his friend to stop the car, at which point he got out and wandered off into the woods.
Oh! Guilty, guilty, guilty.
His next known location was at a maple fields 10 miles away, roughly 14 hours later, whereby
that boy walked 10 miles just to get away from that crime scene.
Pure happenstance, he was spotted by a police officer.
And what was he doing?
He was getting a drink out of the cooler and sort of stepping back from the cooler at that time.
Did you recognize the male?
When he closed the door to the cooler and he turned around and we made eye contact, I was like, wait, I know this person. In that moment, I couldn't figure out where or why. My brain was still trying to catch up with me. But I knew I recognized him.
Okay. And did you ultimately determine how you recognized him?
Yeah, so he walked to the right and then turned to walk up to one of the aisles towards the front of the store, and he turned and looked at me again. And we locked eyes again, and at that point, I recognized that it was Joseph Ferlazzo.
Trying to get away.
It seemed to me, based on my training and experience, it was almost as if he were trying to figure out, you know, fight, flight, freeze, what do I do?
Okay. And what did you say to him?
I said, Joseph, it's you, right?
Whoa.
Are you okay?
This was Detective Sergeant Amy Nolan taking the initiative.
Are you okay?
And one of 2 reasons why the upcoming interrogation you're about to see unfolds the way it does. Joseph Ferlazzo was classified as a homicide suspect. She would have been entirely within her authority to draw her weapon, order him to the ground, and wait for backup to secure the arrest. Instead, relying on her experience and a remarkable amount of both courage and composure, she seized a unique opportunity when it presented itself.
Okay. And what did he do in reply?
He took his drink down and his body language sort of deflated, and he said, no, I'm not okay.
She very gradually explains that he's not in trouble and not under arrest, but feels it could be a good idea for him to accompany her back to the police barracks.
And so did you bring him back to the barracks?
I did. The other thing that we did sort of in that halfway point was I asked him and explained before I could give him a ride. It was our sort of protocol that we had to pat somebody down for weapons before I could allow him in my cruiser with me, and also because I don't have a typical cruiser with what they call the cage in the back to separate the officer from a person that they've picked up for some reason.
Smart.
So he said that was fine. He indicated he had no weapon, so I patted him down real quick.
So it was just you and Mr. Ferlazzo in the ride back to the barracks?
Correct.
And did you speak to him during that time about Emily?
Not about Emily. I asked him.
About him?
He said it was cold that day. I asked him, "Are you cold?" He said he was. I turned the heat up. I said, "Have you been out all night?" Based on the interactions that I knew had occurred the night before, he said he had. I asked him if he, was thirsty, if he was hungry.
She's good, but I will say she just played a dangerous game, especially with him. Yeah, because if he really didn't have shit to live for and he wasn't really that logical and that smart and emotionally somewhat aware, he would have allowed you to pat him down and probably strangled the piss out you, took your gun, you know what I'm saying, did some crazy mess to you, and he would have just dealt with more consequences down the line, but still, you know what I'm saying?
He said he was.
So shout out to her.
And so, again, I told him, I turned the heat up and I told him I would get him something to eat once we got back to the barracks.
The journey to the police station took just under 7 minutes. The second factor behind how this interrogation unfolds is Sergeant Nolan's ability to brief her colleague at speed. It took roughly 30 seconds for the suspect to be greeted at the door by the precinct's commanding officer and walk to interview room 3, during which time she managed to relay the circumstances of his arrest and the precise approach required for this interaction.
Cool, man.
What time did your shift start?
We start at 8.
You did
on day shift, so
I do like 8 to 8, like a 12 or something?
No, 9. It's either 9 or 10 hours.
I'm gonna go get you a sandwich, but will this hold you over? You're not gonna eat that? Okay, I'll go get ham, turkey.
Somebody will eat that. I know.
Somebody will.
I know somebody.
What the hell? Somebody will eat that, but not me. Look at him. His bougie pompous ass. You should have took that sandwich, that tea, that coffee, that water, and what they got next for you. Because it's the last shit you gonna get.
Bunch of cops around, somebody will. It was the closest food I could find.
You know, fuck it. Bring it.
All right, you got it.
I appreciate your effort.
You got it.
I appreciate your effort. Oh my gosh. Real condescending youth he is, huh? Just pat you on the ass, pat you on the back. Yeah. A for effort. Fucking bakada.
Right, I'll get you a sandwich.
I'm not a donut kind of guy. Really sweet,
Yeah, it's too much. I laid off sugar for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh, my God.
You interested in a blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cold out there.
Yep, walking him down. He's getting princess treatment. Look at him, princess. Up in there with the hoodie on, no cuffs on his ankles, on his hands. He got tea, coffee, water, whatever the hell. He got himself a donut, strawberry sprinkling ass, fruity ass boy. Walking him down.
You been here for a while?
Yeah, like 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah.
New faces, I guess, huh?
I guess, yeah.
A lot of turnaround.
I'm getting text updates from my wife. Today was my daughter's first day in daycare.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Did you get pictures and stuff?
Not yet. I asked for some. So I was nervous this morning.
You were?
Yeah. She's never been to a daycare.
10 stream streaks, give it up a tappy taps.
Like, storing
Yeah, right.
That's how I got what I believe was COVID.
Did you?
Sir.
It was 2019. This cute little kid, literally his entire face was a booger.
Oh, yeah.
But he was beautiful. He had these huge, like, saucers for eyeballs, like big long lashes like this.
Yeah.
And I'm holding them at arm's length, and I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I'm so sick from this. But it was cute. I bounced him on my lap, and
sure enough, you got sick.
So sick.
Yeah.
I think it was COVID.
It was like a... Did you lose, like, smell and taste and all that?
Not really.
Yeah, so...
Not really. It was just kind of like your run-of-the-mill sort of flu.
Yeah.
He talks about COVID for another 2 minutes while the detective continues pretending to be interested in what he has to say.
Right.
I masked and I didn't mask and I touched things and I didn't use hand sanitizer every second, and really I just lived my life the way I was living it.
Yeah.
I just tested negative.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure whatever the fuck that thing was in 19 was the thing. The big bad boogie monster.
Yeah, right.
Of the super flu that we had to shut America down for.
Ain't that something? The only time you can really feel a connection with friends, someone, quote unquote, not using you, not misusing you, or you not misusing other people, is when you're in trouble, is when you kill somebody, is when you're talking to the feds. Ain't that something?
He launches into a brief monologue on the global economic fallout of the
Oh
pandemic.
my God. Cry me a river. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
But then it jumped back up.
Yeah?
I imagine that's got to be pissing some people off.
Probably.
Cool.
Hey,
Joe?
are you the guy I'm going to talk to?
Is it Joe or Joseph? Which do you prefer?
Do
you have a preference?
Whatever's easier for you.
Whatever you prefer. I'm James.
James?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. This is Seth. How are you?
Dude, that's a bit nice.
When them suits come in, you know it's game time. When them suits come in, you know when the men in black, not in melanin, in satin. When them men in satin come through with that tie and them slacks and them big boat-legged clown shoes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's work.
Cabby, if it hangs right there, do you want to
I don't need it for anything.
All right.
Just so you know.
Yep. Appreciate it.
Take your fingernails out.
Hey, we're just going to shut the door just for privacy purposes. I'm sure you
And he bald.
saw there's a few people walking around here.
The actual reason the door is being shut is because it locks from the outside, a standard safety protocol for high-risk cases in Franklin County.
You need,
The detective appears noticeably uneasy about the pocket knife being left on the table. He'll be visibly on edge during the early stages of this interrogation, yet still perform exceptionally well. And this is perhaps our favorite interrogator so far on this channel, because he is the exact opposite of the person he is sitting across the table from.
do you need anything? I see you got water. Somebody got you some food.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. So like I said, my name is James. This is Seth. We work for the state police. We're detectives. We've been trying to get up to speed on what's going on today, and it's our understanding that you might be able to help us kind of understand a few things.
Mm-hmm.
We are happy to listen. Our ultimate goal is to find Emily, and we're hoping that you can help us with that. Before we get going, I just want to be fair to you. Obviously, we're here in a state police barracks, right? And I just said we're the state police. So I just want to make sure that you're aware of the rights that you have. So I'll read these to you. We're here in St. Albans, Vermont. All right. Well, why don't we, I think what would be helpful for me is just have you start from the beginning of what happened, and start from the beginning, and we'll listen. And then, maybe at the end we'll have a few questions, but we'll go from there. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll turn it over to you. So, kind of what happened?
So I came to Vermont. I was living in New Hampshire for like the last 2 months with my wife and her family. And I came to Vermont. We were supposed to have like a weekend away, big vacation, do some camping, like have some fun. And I came 2 months with my wife and her family.
Let me see something.
The last 2 months with my wife and her family.
Oh, okay. So you was with them, with Emily and her family. Okay.
And I came to Vermont. We were supposed to have like a weekend away, big vacation, do some camping. Like,
Mr. Banks, need you on that K when I get home.
And
if you get home at 1 a.m., what the hell you think I'm gonna be doing?
Like, my wife went completely berserk.
We'll see though, Mud.
shot her.
Dang!
That's the result of that. And now here we are. So.
All right. Can you, where did that happen?
Bolton, Vermont.
Okay. All right. So, I guess my next question is, when did that happen?
He says it happened early on Friday morning at the Bolton Ski Resort, which is 4.5 days prior to this moment. He then makes a passing comment about, quote, cleaning up after the incident.
I don't know. I don't know anything past that.
Okay. Describe what you mean when you say you cleaned up.
There was like blood coming out of her head, so I like put a bag over it to catch the blood, and cleaned up. There was blood on the pillow, so I just bagged everything up.
Okay. Where's Emily?
She's in the bus.
Where in the bus?
In the bathroom.
She's in the bathroom. I haven't been in the bus. So can you describe the bus for me? Like what's the layout? You walk through the doors.
Bathroom and a kitchen and a bed.
He draws out a diagram of the inside of the camper van.
Okay. And so after you kind of clean up and you put Emily in the bathroom, what do you do?
I don't know. The following morning I had some breakfast with my sister. I had some coffee and some breakfast with her.
Okay. Tell me about that.
I had some coffee and some breakfast with my sister.
In the Airbnb?
The coffee was in the Airbnb, and then we ran down the street for some breakfast.
Okay. Did you talk about what had happened?
No.
No?
No, I was meeting her new boyfriend, so.
Okay. All right. Did they ask about Emily?
And it's supposed to be, because y'all four. It's supposed to be a double date, a double camping, you know, a double camping trip. Shit.
Yeah.
What'd they ask?
Just like, what's her deal?
What's her deal?
What'd you say?
I was like, yeah, I mean, you know, my role is like her husband, but also I'm just a punching bag, like. And then.
Did they ask where she was when you went out to breakfast?
Yeah. Yes, don't lie. Yeah, yeah.
What'd you say?
She's still sleeping.
Woo! God almighty.
He rambles through a series of unrelated tangents before getting to the moment when his friend was driving him back to the camper van, and he saw the police officers waiting outside.
And
he gonna say I got scared or something.
I'm gonna jump out of this car, so like I can't do this right now. I just need some air. Like,
oh, he needs some air in a place where there's nothing but air and trees. He needs some air in a place where there's nothing but oxygen and trees, vapor, all of that.
can't breathe. I'm like overheating. Like,
Nick.
So I got out, and that was it. He drove away.
Where'd you sleep last night?
He didn't.
I found the tarp and just rolled myself up under a rock. It was dark. I just heard a tarp blow and I wrapped myself up. I was freezing and shivering. And I found a place that was like, it was crazy windy, 40 degrees. So I was just trying to.
Yeah, it was 40 degrees, and you wanted to do what exactly? Get some air! You want to get some goddamn air.
Stay warm.
Okay.
Wandering aimless and.
Well, I appreciate you telling me all that and kind of doing the big the time span from Friday when you got to Vermont till kind of how we ended up here today.
Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, is that okay? What I'd like to do is really focus in on Friday itself and the incident with...
He's trying to talk like he is a detective. He is the informer.
You and Emily, and kind of go over that with a little bit more detail. Is that fair? So, my understanding from what you told me is that you got into Vermont between 7 and 8 p.m.
The initial release of the interrogation footage cuts out at this moment. What we know is that they decided to take a break, and Joseph went to use the bathroom. The footage resumes 13 minutes later. Joseph's demeanor while outside the interrogation room was reportedly bizarre, which officers later described as a feigned mild panic attack, noting that he appeared to be forcing a state of vulnerability as a way of presenting himself as the victim. You'll see remnants of it as he now interacts with the officer who escorted him to the bathroom.
Need anything else? You good?
Some company?
Yeah, I'll stand right here. Absolutely.
Can you come sit?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll sit with you.
What's your name?
I'm Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Joseph.
Nice to meet you.
Are you the individual that sort of comes in during the breaks and sits with Mr. Ferlazzo?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'll sit with you.
Thank you.
No problem.
How long have you been in Vermont?
I've been in Vermont my whole life.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tough life, Sam.
I've been with state police for almost 24 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That boy loves the soil.
What's your favorite part of doing this?
A very interesting detail of this moment is that Sergeant Truex could not once recall being asked such a simple question in his 24 years of service. He hadn't once been to therapy, and remarkably can't remember a single moment where he actually sat down and reflected on such a straightforward concept. So the fact that the moment finally arrives from a psycho murderer playing with his food makes his forthcoming pause of contemplation somewhat absurd, yet absolutely compelling.
Just trying to do the best we can for people's families, probably.
Yeah, it's super important.
Playing with his food.
Turkey sandwich?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Let me grab you a couple of napkin or something? I'll go grab some. You don't eat carbs, do you?
Yeah.
You took all the bread off. I noticed that.
Smart man.
Little lettuce wrap. Do what you gotta do, right?
Well, I mean, if I'm not burning the calories, why would I put them in?
Right.
They ease back into it by asking him non-threatening questions, mainly about his travel patterns in the days following the incident.
Yeah, I think I stopped at that gas station right there and just got right on 89. Yeah.
What was the plan with Emily's body? Like, if the police hadn't shown up last night at the and had the bus, what was your plan?
I didn't really have a plan. I was just gonna, like, take it into the woods and drop it off.
Where?
I don't know. Like I said, I had no plan. I was just gonna take it into the woods and drop it off.
Did you use your phone at all to, like, search anything? Relate, like were you like, what do I do? That kind of thing? Did you do any, like, Google searches or Safari searches about what you should do?
No.
Didn't look up anything?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
Yeah, no,
Trying to make sure.
That's a normal question,
Did you use your phone to search anything this past weekend related to what happened on Friday? No?
No, I didn't have any questions.
Okay.
Nothing that I was like, ooh, I wonder what the other humans do. Like, I didn't.
When you said earlier that you put the bag
Yeah, that nigga
over her
yadded.
head,
Oh, yeah.
did you just put it over her head or like her whole body in a bag?
Now her body's bagged up.
Her whole body's bagged up? Describe that to me.
So I cut her body and put it in multiple bags.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Like,
how did you cut her body?
I used a saw and cut her body into smaller, you know, I backed it up and I was gonna take it in the woods.
Oh my God, bro.
Where did you do that?
In the bus.
On the bus? Okay. Where's the saw?
On the bus.
What kind of saw is it? Describe it to me.
Hand saw.
Just a hand saw? Did you carry any out into the woods? Every piece of Emily's body is still in that bus?
Where I made the little circle in that little paper.
Okay. That's important.
Woo!
Yeah. Sorry guys, I know this is probably not an awesome way to have your day go.
Well, those are the, those are the details that I was talking about that are important for us to know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, this investigation is going to take time, and those details will come out, but, I think it's better to hear it from you. So, with that being said, what else haven't we talked about that is important for us to know about what happens to Emily?
That's it. We talked about all of it.
All of it?
I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay. So I think we're going to step out for a minute. Do you need more coffee or water or anything?
No, I have both.
You have both? You have to use the bathroom?
No.
Okay. I think those are your chips.
No, you can eat them. I don't eat chips.
Oh, you don't? Oh, hell no.
Starches.
You don't eat any starch?
Does it play games with your stomach, or you just don't need it?
No, I mean, if I was going to go hiking, maybe, if I needed it, but I'm sitting here, not doing anything.
Okay.
Hey, Sam.
When you would leave the room and come back in, did he recall who you were?
Yes. Passing moments like this may seem inconsequential, yet it's the prosecution's way of establishing mental competency, effectively neutralizing any possible argument that he was operating in a diminished or compromised state.
How you doing, Joe? You feeling better?
Not really.
No?
Not really. So past this part, like how much do you know about like the next part?
Like in general, or?
Yeah.
So every case is a little bit different. First of all, the other detectives are going to want to make sure that what you're saying is true. And that Emily's on the bus.
You got cigarettes?
I have them right here.
Oh, thanks.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to verify some stuff, and then,
Cigarette time.
Yeah.
You want one?
Oh my
That's what I heard.
Jesus.
The conversation was reportedly casual as they went out for a cigarette.
Something else that kind of comes to mind, having this open conversation, I might as well ask, is like,
Ask me anything.
to
Before this investigator went outside with Joseph for a cigarette, he was briefed on some additional details. One of them was that almost 12 years to the date, Joseph's stepmother was stabbed to death in her own home. The case was never solved. They also discovered that in addition to shooting his wife twice, he stabbed her 18 times.
Whoa!
Is this the first time that something like this has happened?
Whoa!
Yeah. It seems like it's pretty...
It's awful.
Pretty in depth.
It's fucking awful, dude.
What
like,
the?
I don't know if it was you or if it was Sam, but if you would have talked to me a week ago, it would have been on the top of the list of things that I would never do.
Yeah.
But it was such a fucking brutal week. Like nonstop, like morning.
Whew, snap!
Emily was upset because the location he chose for their 1-year anniversary was the exact location his ex-girlfriend was staying, and that's what he's currently talking about.
I don't know what the hell happened.
He don't even do, bro.
Alright. Well, why don't we go see where they're at? And,
let me just put your name in here, okay? So it's Joseph, right?
Yep.
So Joe, so this is Amy?
I met her.
We met.
Oh, okay. So Amy,
What do you need from me?
Amy's gonna take your pictures.
They first take pictures of his face, hands, and clothing.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do swabs of your hands, but, all right, so I have not watched, your interview, but my understanding is that, there was some kind of physical altercation with you and Emily, and that you may have been struck, hit, kicked, something like that.
Right.
Will you consent to me
KK,
taking
what's up with
photographs
you,
of
man? Welcome to the
without
stream.
clothing on? And if you're not comfortable with it being
What's up,
me,
KK?
I can have Robbie do it, to see if there's any bruising on you. I mean, we can get, like, I could do chest and maybe legs, if you, do you have underwear
Nah,
on?
not tonight, KK, not tonight.
What the hell did we just watch?
Probably tomorrow.
I mean, we can get, like, I could do chest and maybe legs, if you, do you have underwear on?
This guy is so unbelievably creepy, it's almost unbelievable.
What
Our
the
personal
fuck?
take on what he's doing here must have something to do with Sergeant Nolan's tactical display of approachability during their encounter. Something that Mr.
Trying to
Ferlazzo
serenade
has
her?
catastrophically misread, and maybe feels he can use to his advantage in this situation somehow. Or perhaps just deepen whatever distorted sense of self this is feeding into. Whatever the case, it's just so excruciatingly embarrassing that we almost didn't put it in this video.
If you're willing to let me, as part of the consent, to do photographs of your body as well? Okay.
He said, like, come on.
Not
Yo!
a single bruise or scratch was discovered on his body. Not one. Though he was sure to point out some ever so slightly reddish marks on parts of his skin that he could have got from sleeping out in the woods, or perhaps a moderately hot shower. The moment he was finally informed that he was under arrest and going to jail was regrettably not captured on video. As mentioned before, the initial release of this footage came partially redacted, but you can rest assured that it will all come full circle before this video concludes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, you're all set. Thank you.
Uh-oh, here we go. Cross-examination time. We back. Let's work. Let's work.
The truth is that before leaving New Hampshire, you stopped at Market Basket.
The Market Basket supermarket was where he went to buy
The
the
saw.
tools to dispose of Emily's body. A moment beyond what he's now claiming to remember. And you'll notice how incredibly attuned he is to the challenges directed toward this assertion. His claim of having no recollection beyond a certain moment is designed to support the idea that he entered some kind of fugue state brought on by shock, suggesting that in his right mind, he would never have dismembered his wife or attempted to bury her in the woods. It's also the explanation he leans on for why he failed to clearly articulate during his interrogation how gravely his life was in danger, the key detail of his self-defense claim.
Right?
I did see that, yes.
That's the truth.
I saw that on the PowerPoint.
And it's the truth.
I don't remember it, but yes.
And you spent $60.43 at Market Basket.
Is that what happened? I don't remember sending the text, but you have it there in front of you, so.
And you said to her, I'll see you in the morning.
What the hell?
All right.
And you said, you still drink coffee?
All right.
You said that to your sister?
That was what I said to her? That's you have that?
Would you like to see the text?
I don't remember the text. I don't remember the text exactly, so if you have them, then,
Do you want to see them?
I mean, I don't have to. If you're gonna read them to me, then we can do it this way, or.
So you've testified that Emily was mad when you got to Bolton.
She was angry.
A detail mentioned by several people in the courtroom who knew Ferlazzo
Woo!
personally was
My
that
goodness.
parts of his speech and articulation had noticeably changed during this testimony, especially the word yes. The way you'll hear him say this word isn't how he usually spoke.
So Emily's mad at you. You guys argue, is that correct?
Yes.
And she's rebuffing you.
Yes.
She doesn't want to dance.
No.
She doesn't want the candles on.
Correct.
She just wants to go to bed.
She didn't say anything to me.
She went and laid down in the bed.
Yes.
This nigga creepy.
She's facing outward, scrolling on her phone.
Yes.
You're sitting down on the couch. Correct?
When?
When Emily's saying these hurtful things to you. You're sitting on the couch.
No.
You're in the bed.
No.
Chico,
You're standing in the aisle.
Yeah, I was doing some,
You're yoga dancing.
Yes, that's correct.
What the hell? Taunting her. He was taunting her before he was about to kill her.
You light some candles.
Wow.
Yes.
And
like almost like a ritual he did. It was synonymous to a ritual that this nigga did. Lit the candles, and she's like, "Why are you lighting candles for this shit? Why are you mocking? Why are you doing this shit in front of me? Why are you like teasing me? Why like I want to go to bed, like I'm tired, whatever." Antagonizing her.
Emily doesn't like the candlelight.
That's correct.
And she tells you to put them out.
That's also correct.
And you don't put them out.
No, I don't.
And she gets up and she grabs one of these candles.
Yes.
These big Yankee candles.
Yes.
Glass.
Yes, ma'am.
Heavy.
Very.
And she starts hitting you in the head with it.
Yes, ma'am.
And in the body.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're able to grab onto her and get the candle away from her.
That's correct.
And that is over. She goes and lays back down.
Yes.
When you came in, she was in the bed.
Yes.
And you are trying to relax.
Yes.
Trying to enjoy your vacation.
Yes.
And you make a decision.
What decision?
The decision that you need to stop this.
I was having some drinks and smoking.
You decided enough is enough. I'm going to put an end to this.
No.
You got up.
During direct examination, he had a 1,000-yard worried stare as if lost in reflection. Here, he almost continuously glares at the prosecutor, perhaps thinking that projecting this abrasive display of confidence will render him more credible. The issue is that during direct, he presented himself as a broken husband who struggled to recall anything closely connected to the incident.
And
Yet
now
he's steely-eyed and steadfast. You could argue that the change in questioning style caused the shift in his energy, but it's the extent of the shift and the complete disappearance of the emotional fragility he displayed earlier that makes the argument he is being deceptive. And just to be clear, I believe he's being 100% fraudulent in both these instances.
For sure.
His true self is still an enigma that I doubt has appeared once in this video.
You got up from the couch where you were having your drink.
I wasn't on the couch.
You told the police that you got up.
I don't remember talking to the police.
You heard yourself tell the police that you got up.
I saw a video.
And you heard yourself tell the police that you got up.
I saw the video.
And you got your Glock.
Are we talking about the video?
And when you realized that you had just shot your wife, you didn't call 911.
No.
You didn't go and get your sister.
No.
You told the police that you put her wallet in a bag.
I don't remember talking to the police.
I understand that, Mr. Ferlazzo, but you've listened to the video and you've heard your words. So you told the police that you put her wallet in a bag, correct?
I did see the video.
And you heard you utter the words, "I put her wallet in a bag."
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You heard yourself say those things.
On the video?
Yes.
I saw the video, yeah.
And you heard yourself say, "I put her wallet in a bag."
Yes, I did.
You're able to give her that tattoo and successfully give her that tattoo.
Still.
I don't remember.
Still.
No memory.
What the hell?
Mr. Ferlazzo, that is your contact information, right?
What do we got here?
You did remember what day of the week it was when you were meeting with James and Seth.
Man.
From the video?
This is my favorite moment of cross-examination. He's about to make eye contact with the prosecutor, and something about how she responds, and perhaps how she looks at him,
Triggers.
will shake his feigned exterior just
Let's
that
work.
little bit.
Let's work.
From reality.
From meeting, from,
Woo!
we are talking about the video, right?
We're talking about reality.
Huh.
Okay.
So, Mr. Ferlazzo, we can agree that you lie.
Yes, I have lied to people.
You're lying today.
About?
Everything.
I'm sitting here giving you my recall of what I have to work with.
No questions.
What I have to work with, Lord have mercy.
So as you heard earlier, multiple segments of Joseph's interrogation were redacted before the footage made its way onto social media. Yet the prosecution made certain the jury viewed it in its entirety. What you're about to watch is, in our opinion, the result of a potent mix of sleep deprivation, mental exhaustion, and an extraordinary lack of situational awareness, very likely enhanced by the calibrated framing that occurred during the opening sequence of his apprehension. He had spent the entire night freezing in the woods, likely terrified and in a state of panic, after coming down off a 3-day bender of
Paranoia,
drugs and
yeah.
alcohol. Then, while at his most depleted, he was met by a figure of authority who offered him warmth and understanding, followed
Why wouldn't he take that help when he needs it?
by another reassuring encounter where the rapport seemed effortless and disarming. The
Yep.
focus of the moment was subtly shifted away from the horror of what he had done, onto his own inflated sense of worth and self-pity, followed by a continuous process of positive affirmations and ego reinforcement, all
Got
of
him.
which forged the environment and the oncoming result that occurred in the 3 previously redacted segments of footage you are about to watch.
How does that turn into, I heard you say that you shot her, so explain how that incident continued.
I don't know. Something inside me said enough is enough.
Nothing about a candle.
Okay.
Nothing about him getting verbally and physically attacked.
Can you describe Emily when you shot her? Like, what was she doing?
She had stopped fighting and she had gone and laid down. And I went.
Ah, you hear him, right? Oh, you hear him, right? You hear him, right? I'm done with this.
And I shot her
in the head.
How many times?
2.
Woo!
If you could talk to Emily's parents, is there anything that you would say?
Good question.
I mean, clearly I would apologize for being such a shit. But
What about Emily?
Huh?
What about Emily? What would you say to Emily?
You don't fucking treat people like this.
Oh, you don't treat people like this. You don't fucking do it. So you got what you fucking wanted. Wow, man. See, because this is why my heart is just like, because I dislike people who attempt to manipulate a righteous storyline, a true story, true and real, like the girl said, in reality. No, Joseph, reality. People using things that happen in real time, in reality, and they fabricate, they twist it, they learn how to study the body language, study the look, study the tonality, study all of this shit just to lie. That's what irks me the most. That's what pisses me off the most. Victimizing people, trying to coerce people, trying to manipulate people. You're saying the truth. He said, I'm just giving you what I recall, what I can work with. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Like, because what he's saying without saying it is, that's why you got to listen. You got to listen to people speak. No, but like really, not listen to pick their shit apart, but just listen to what they're saying. I'm giving you what I want to recall. That's what he's saying. I'm giving you what I want to recall so that this can be on record from what I have allowed you to give, right? People don't allow themselves to be hurt. Why? Because it's painful. I stopped that shit a long time ago. Saying about me, you know what I'm saying? I stopped that shit a long time ago. Because guess what? To love anything in this fucking world is painful. Because guess what? It's gonna go. It's gonna go before you expect it, when you least expect it, or when it's expected. So whenever it happens, whenever it comes, you're still not gonna be ready for it to go. Who give a fuck? Stop trying to control that shit. Love things. Don't hold on to them so damn tight, but just love things. Love things as they come. Love things, love people as they are. Or don't. But don't move around in this life ducking and dodging pain. Because what you're doing is not giving yourself the ability to feel. To feel the whole 360 of shit. And that, I think, is more painful. Because Joseph doesn't even know himself. So he's giving from one interview, he's given himself to these people, to these detectives. And on the stand, from one interrogator, he's given another version of himself. And then to the other one, another version of himself. So he doesn't even know the real him. He's in pain. He's in fucking pain. Because the real him is wrathy. Big vocab word. Filled with a lot of wrath. Filled with a lot of agony.
I can tell you that I wish it didn't happen. I wish I could turn back time.
Yeah.
I wish that I was just...
Look, in real time, those things really can be true. Seriously. I wish I could turn back the end times and do something different. Oh my gosh. I wish I had more education on learning how to control my emotions, not allowing people to fluster me, to make me do something that I don't want to do. I wish I allowed people to be them and not what I want them to be. Huh?
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever just like wanted to be a dick to be a dick.
But he lying.
I mean, I don't do it that well, like, so
Yeah.
I'm usually just like, okay, like, he'll talk about it, fix it, you know, whatever, but...
So
Nah, nigga said you're
you
fucked.
being kind of like a dick just to be a dick?
Yeah.
Alright.
You know, like, I don't think that, you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't with it.
I suppose it would be like, if I told you guys and you're just both like looking at me, you know, but I'm sure you're thinking like, wow, this dude, what the fuck? You know, like, what pushes a man to do such a thing? Like, I would never do that. And believe me, if you would have asked me last week, I would have said the same thing. Like,
I don't think I've ever been in your shoes though.
And also, you see what happens when you stroke motherfuckers' ego? Or let me say this. You see what happens when you stroke weak people's ego? They become so free. Take their jacket off, take their shoes off, kick their feet up, they cheesy ass toes, and just start blabbing out the mouth. Just start telling you how they feel about everybody. Everybody. Hop, 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 hop. Down the list.
Had Joseph Ferlazzo been met with immediate confrontation and transparency,
Shut
none
down.
of this would have plausibly occurred.
Facts.
His demeanor and method of response from cross-examination is likely what you would have seen throughout this interrogation.
Yep.
Yet, due to the powers permitted under U.S. protocol, he was guided to a place where he could no longer walk back from. Now, before moving on to the final part of this video, we need to explore the nuance of this particular element and why that nuance matters. As many of you will know, the permitted use of deception in American policing is extremely controversial, as it's been known to put innocent people into prison through false confessions. Many of these cases have gone viral over the years, with perhaps the most recent involving Thomas Perez Jr.
Well, this video is incredibly disturbing to watch. The man being interrogated is Thomas Perez Jr. He reported his father missing. Fontana police accused Thomas of killing his dad.
It was August of 2018. Fontana police were convinced Perez's father had been murdered. They thought Perez appeared suspicious.
It's really concerning to me that he hasn't been back yet.
They asked Perez to come to the station, and that's where they turned a missing person case into a 17-hour interrogation.
Oh my God!
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
Yes.
Daddy's dead because of you.
What the fuck? Daddy's dead because of you. I guess y'all niggas tired too of being in that goddamn cubicle. Got the dog in there, chilling, wanting some damn kibbles and bits. Wanting to go to the park and run around. Niggas talking about some daddy dead. Daddy gone and you killed him. Daddy gone and you killed daddy.
He just told you we found your dead dad, and you don't give a.
They even brought in Perez's best friend to try and get a confession.
Dude, they got you a murder, Dad. They got you a murder.
What the fuck?
Impossible.
When that
Yo, I'm be real. If my motherfucking if my dog, not my dog, like if my homeboy got called into the interrogation room, all right, to just sentimentally coerce me into yo, fuck you, get out. hey, nigga, fuck out. Yo, oh my God. Nah, I'd blow a fuse. Get the fuck out. If I did it or not. Get the fuck out. Get out. And don't talk, call, text none of my family, nobody, bro. We are no longer that. No longer. The hell?
didn't work, detectives brought in Perez's dog.
Oh, that's Perez's dog. That's his best friend. Wait, hold on. Perez's,
friend to try and get a confession.
Dude. Oh, that's Perez. My bad, huh?
You killed him. And he's dead. And your dog is sitting here looking at you.
Are you trying to get the dog to? Oh my fucking goodness.
Knowing that you killed your dad.
What the fuck?
Did you stab him?
I didn't think that I did.
And now he's saying I don't think that he did. Yeah, because he under fucking psychosis. The nigga is paranoid. He's anxious. Nigga had probably about 5 internal anxiety attacks. Like,
but if you did, where would you have stabbed him?
What the fuck?
Might have been the belly.
They learned that Tom's father was alive and well and was at LAX airport ready to take a flight to go visit his sister.
I can't believe it.
Steering filed a civil rights lawsuit in federal court against the city of Fontana, and the suit was settled for nearly $900,000.
Now, while both of these cases fall under the umbrella category of deception, you may have noticed they were starkly different in nature. One consisted of the futility technique and maximization. The inevitability of outcome was imposed to such an extent that it caused the subject to have an emotional crisis, while the other consisted of rapport development and minimization. There was no applied pressure nor manufactured sense of urgency, and the subject was given the space to construct his own perception of the situation, then full flexibility in how he chose to respond. One worked through fear and coercion, the other through guile and manipulation. But more importantly, one can cause considerable harm to the innocent, while the other presents a far lower risk of doing so. And as you've seen throughout this video, it can be somewhat effective when used correctly. But anyway, here's the remaining segment of Ferlazzo's redacted footage, right about the time where he realizes he just told on himself.
gotta pee.
Knowing full well exactly where she is and what he has done to her, he texts her phone one last time. You're an asshole. I don't deserve this shit. Ms. Adams told you in the state's opening statement that this case and this crime is about ego. Mr. Ferlazzo's ego. And Mr. Ferlazzo's nearly 42-year-old ego
42.
being unable to accept his 22-year-old wife disrespecting him.
So you almost 44 and she is almost 24. Y'all gross.
Being unable to accept his 22-year-old wife disrespecting him. An ego so inflated that after killing her, taking her life because he didn't like the things she was saying to him.
Oh my gosh.
Because she didn't want to be with him anymore, he calls her an asshole. He tells her that he doesn't deserve this. The state submits that it is Emily, and only Emily, that did not deserve this.
How do you find Mr. Palazzo on the count of first-degree murder, guilty or not guilty?
Let's work.
Ms. Jantz, would you like us to poll?
I would.
And Mr. Zago, is that your verdict?
His reaction wasn't recorded as his term was read out, but Joseph Ferlazzo was sentenced to 45 years to life in prison.
45!
A punishment many have argued was unexpectedly lenient. He was subsequently investigated for the cold case murder of his stepmother. No charges have since been filed, and the case remains open to this day.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Joe, you's a fool, bro. You's a damn fool. What a video, man. Shout out to JCS.